Welcome to the next episode of Hey OG, Nice Kicks. In this episode, we're going to talk about the only pair of Air Jordan 2 Retros in the collection. This is the Air Jordan 2 that I selected as part of my pandemic project to collect the Jordan 1 through 13 OG silhouettes. Because before the pandemic, I only had a pair of 1s, 4s, 10s, and 19s in the collection. So I completed this project during the pandemic, and now I'm going to share with you my thoughts on not only the sneakers that I collected during the pandemic as part of that project, but all of the sneakers in my collection. If you're new to this channel, it's a very, very simple concept. But before I get into that, let me just introduce my co-host, Baby Yoda, who was sitting on my couch in the studio, just looking at me with those eyes, see those eyes, and I felt like, I'm going to put Baby Yoda to work. So welcome my co-host, Baby Yoda. What's up, yo, Baby Yoda? That's right, don't say anything. He is animated, he does do things, but this is not the Baby Yoda channel. This is the Hey OG Nice Kicks channel. So it's not all about you, Baby Yoda. It's not all about you. So let's get back into the purpose of this channel. The concept is real simple. The bricks in the background represent where I'm from, the inner city. If you're from the inner city, what's up? How you doing? I see you. I'm an OG, and during the pandemic, basically, since I wasn't wearing my sneakers, I figured I would catalog my sneakers and I would catalog my thoughts. Because I do not purchase sneakers for any reason other than I'm just going to say this: I do my homework. I'm not an impulse buyer. When I buy something, that's a reason. It represents me or it represents something. I just don't buy things because other people like them. I don't buy things because other people said they're fire. Because just because you say it's fire doesn't mean I think it's fire. But a lot of times because one person or somebody quote unquote popular or famous says they're fire, everybody runs to the fire. I do not. I tend to run away from the fire because I have my own brain and I think for myself. I don't let other people lead my thoughts. So we'll get out of that commentary. And basically on this channel, we just want to talk about the kicks. That's why you will not see my face. It's not about who I am. It's not me selling or trying to hype a sneaker. I'm not trying to get you to buy the sneaker. I basically don't care if you like the sneaker because you didn't buy it. It's not for you. I bought it for me. So with all that stated, with a little sarcasm in my voice, that's not the intent, but I'm just talking that ish. So with all that stated, let's kick the intro. OG stands for old guy. Just an old guy talking that ish about my kicks. Raw and uncut. Keeping it 100 about these kicks I bought. The channel about the kicks and nothing but the kicks. Okay, let's do this. So, the Jordan Retro 2s in the collect that I decided to purchase are the Jordan 2 Wingets. Very, very interesting shoe. Simple, black and white concept design. I like it. It's clean. It's simple. I mean, Jordan 2s are simple anyway. I mean, the concept of going from the Jordan 1 silhouette to the Jordan 2 silhouette is a very interesting thing to me because I don't know how they went from that silhouette to here. But I would imagine, because these puppies are not DS. I did wear them once last summer, one time. Very comfortable shoe. This is a shoe that I definitely would have played basketball in. I do not play basketball anymore. I'm more of a quote-unquote should be golfing. I have my golf clubs, but I haven't been out on the course in a while, and bike rider and just work out on my own. But you don't care. It's not about me. It's about the shoes, right? Get back to the shoes. Stay on point. Stay on point. Okay, so the Wingets are Jordan 2s that I decided to buy when I was looking for a Jordan 2 to purchase. The Jordan 2 is not the most popular. I think it's one of the least popular Jordan silhouettes because it's real simple. It's not a lot going on here, and I had to decide between the Wingets or the Radio Raheems. And I was actually on one of those sites that I will keep, that will remain nameless because I do not promote those sites unless they pay me. And I keep saying on every episode, they're not going to pay me because I only have one subscriber. I'm probably talking to myself on this episode, and that's okay because I'm not doing this to get subscribers or likes or anything like that. I'm just doing this for personal reasons. So this channel was developed for that, and YouTube gave me that platform. Some of you may be fans of reality TV, as I am, so just consider this channel the Sneaker Reality TV channel. And it's all about the sneakers. The camera's on the sneakers. So with that said, the Wingets are, okay, they were my second choice. I did want the Radio Raheems, but I couldn't get the price I wanted. And it was a close call between the Wingets and the Radio Raheems, which I like. The Radio Raheems, the colorway is a little off for me because I was like, what would I wear with those? I mean, I like the concept that they are called Radio Raheem from Do the Right Thing, one of my favorite movies, but they weren't that special to the point where I was going to pay the price that they wanted for those, because Jordan 2s are not the most popular silhouette. So although I do not resell sneakers, I do want to collect sneakers that have some value. These do not have that value. Maybe they will in the future because of the simple concept. Because it's like collecting a comic book or anything we collect. You know, I want something that represents me, but I also want something that has value. So if I do decide to get rid of them or give them to somebody, have some value. Because me personally, I do not resell my sneakers. I'll give them to a family member, or I will give them away to a homeless person or someone who needs shoes. Because I think in our crazy world right now, I'm looking at my collection. I'm like, I have all these shoes. You can only wear one pair of shoes at a time. It's like sometimes you look back and think some people in the world don't even have shoes, and I have all these shoes. And yeah, it does bother me sometimes, but I digress. We're not going to talk about that right now. So with that said, this is the one I chose simply because of price. It was price. But now that I did get these compared to the Radio Raheems, that colorway was just like, what would I wear with these? With these here, I could wear pretty much anything. I mean, it's a neutral color. It's black and white. I mean, you can wear this with anything, basically, and you know, within reason. So I'm glad that the price drove my decision, because if I would have chose the Radio Raheems, I probably would have them up on the screen now thinking, okay, I have these in the collect. They're Jordan 2s. Not the most popular silhouette with most folks, but I would personally say that me personally, this is probably my top 3 silhouette. The 1 being number 1, the 12s being number 2. These would probably be number 3. Probably unpopular for you guys, but this is not about you guys, it's about me. So with that said, you know, I think this silhouette is nice. I like the simple approach. I don't like a whole lot going on. That's just my own personal style. And actually, no, I did not do my homework to understand what the Winget stands for, why they call them Wingets. I'm pretty sure there's a reason behind that, but I don't prepare for these episodes. I just open the box, look at the shoe, and you get hopefully my original thoughts. I'm keeping it 100 with you guys as much as I can remember my old age as to why I bought the shoe. But you'll get my original recollection of my thoughts when. So I guess it's not original. It's I'm trying to remember my thoughts when I purchased these shoes. But I know I only purchased these shoes based on the price point. But I'm glad that I did purchase these shoes. I like the salt and pepper, the black and white colorway, real simple. You can wear it for a lot of things. I still may purchase the Radio Raheems if the price is right down the road, but I don't need too many pairs of 2s because I have so many 1s that I don't want to just have a bunch of sneakers sitting around collecting dust just because I do wear my sneakers. And then I'll spend the money on them. I won't wear them. I'll get tired of the space they're taking up in my collection, and then I'll just give them away. So it's really not a cost-effective way to do things. So with that said, I'm now going to show you these shoes on feet. And as I said in previous episodes, I do not understand why I'm doing that. I saw someone do this, so basically I'm biting, but I did this in episode 1, and I showed the shoes on feet because I didn't know what I was doing. And as you can see from all of my episodes, I still don't know what I'm doing with this YouTube stuff, but I'm having fun with it, and that's all that matters. So with that said, please stand by. 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 Okay, this is how the Jordan 2 Retros, these puppies, look on feet. Like I said in previous episodes, I don't get the point. I'm pretty sure there's a legitimate reason why the YouTubers who I kind of copied this from do this. There's some reason that I don't understand. I don't care to understand, but I started doing it. But these are the 2s on feet, very comfortable shoe, a lot of cushion in it. I can see myself, if I decide to pick up the basketball again and come out of retirement like Jordan did when he came back from the Wizards, and get on the court and show these young folks how, we tried to do it back in the day. I could see myself balling the knees. I am becoming a fan of the 2 silhouette. So right now these represent the only pair of 2s in the collection. But I'm not saying, I never say never. I probably, if I saw it, they came out with maybe a different colorway that I like, but I do like the shoe, I do like the silhouette. I like the simplicity, I can't say the word, the simplicity of the silhouette. Sometimes you gotta keep it simple, stupid. Very, very comfortable shoe. Very, very comfortable. If you haven't tried a pair of Jordan 2s, you can get them at a good price. But they're really kind of hard to find. You can't find them in the stores. And they rarely come out with new retro 2s. I haven't seen too many 2s come out in the last couple of years. Not that I'm sitting around following that, but I haven't seen that. But it's a nice shoe. One thing is, you won't see a whole lot of people wearing them. And like I said, nowadays you don't see people wearing any of these shoes. I'm like, okay, the shoes sold out. What happened to them? I don't see anybody with them on. The only shoes you see are the hood shoes, which are the 12s. Now when the 12s come out, the hood represents. But besides that, I don't see any of these shoes on feet when I'm out. And I'm a sneakerhead, so I do look at people's sneakers when I'm out. And I don't see any of these shoes. They say fire, all these expensive shoes. I'm like, what's the point of having an expensive shoe to just say I have it sitting in the closet? If you're not buying a shoe to wear it, I don't understand. But if you're a collector, you're a collector. I mean, that's okay. But these are shoes, and they were designed to wear on feet. But with all that said, I'm going to mind my business and stop worrying about what people are doing and just focus on my crazy world. So with all that said, peace out. Peace.